I am notorious for being very skeptical, and I'm a see it to believe it person. So I won't have anything on the shelf or any tool, instrument, or piece of diagnostic equipment that I don't believe in and have seen it work. So when I was approached about the digital thermography technology, I kind of discounted it at first because I had seen some of the technology from when I graduated 10 or 12 years ago. And so I agreed, though, to set up a demo, and I thought, well, I'm going to be harsh on him. I'll take him to one of my show barns that I've, already diagnosed 2 or 3 soft tissue injuries. One was a proximal suspensory. The other one was a deep digital flexor tear, and then there was a joint problem. I mean, I could pretty much pull horses out of this barn, not say a word, no one says a word, and let him scan them with the digital thermography. And then see where he's at, and that'll be my determining factor. So, we met there, and he pulled out the camera and kind of showed us everything with the software, and I started pulling out these horses that we had already diagnosed very specific problems with. And by the 3rd horse that he scanned over, I was sold, and I wanted to buy the unit right then. He was spot on with everything that we had previously worked up and diagnosed and were treating. And to add to that, one of the horses, which really rang home with me, was a right front proximal suspensory injury. And when he scanned, when I originally evaluated that horse, it was only right front lame. We focused on the right front, found the problem, and initiated treatment. When Josh had scanned that horse, he found that, obviously, but he also found a problem in the left hind stifle. And as most, equine sports medicine people know, there's usually a contralateral limb, multiple areas of concern. And our biggest question in our minds is what comes first? Which one is the primary injury? And it was important to me because I thought to myself, if his left hind stifle problem was his primary problem, that led to the overstrain of the right front suspensory, and then all we found on our lameness exam was the right front suspensory. We initiated a treatment protocol, and that horse ultimately recovers and goes back into work. If that left hind stifle wasn't ever addressed, then what's to say that it doesn't lead to an overstrain again? So being able to find that with that technology, figure out what was going on there, and treating that at the same time, I just feel like we're going to do a better job by the horse by having this type of information and this type of technology. So I was sold. We purchased the unit that day.